Anyway.
Granted, they probably talking about gameplay, so...
Yeah, probably. I think it has something to do mainly with the combat and whatnot. So it would be gameplay mechanics and whatnot.
Yeah.
So you're coming back here because there's a docks over here that we need to get. According to this, there's 2 that I'm missing. I'm probably down here somewhere.
Oh, mighty internets. Tell me what you know. Shadowman 2. Oh, wow.
What?
I was just looking at the title. Second Coming is spelled with the 2 in it.
Yeah. They got creative, didn't they?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love the box art for the first Shadowman.
Oh yeah, the box art is awesome. I put that picture when I put up the 500 subscriber thing. That was the box art. It's awesome. Dive into the lava. And up here we go.
Shadowman got some pretty high scores.
The first one?
Yeah.
Of course. Like I said, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, but it's fairly, not well known.
Yeah, well, it's still. Well, okay, I kind of mentioned it was kind of unknown, but it was well known enough that Nintendo put out a special edition Shadowman N64. So, it got enough fame. Oh, and one of these bastards. Twin-headed ankle biters. Not whatever the hell it is.
Let's see. Shadowman was named one of the top 20 black characters in gaming by BET.
Okay. That reminds me. Somebody sent me a list for most searched women on the internet. Of course, you got people like Marilyn Monroe and Avril Lavigne and whatnot. Number, I think it was 15 on the list is Justin Bieber. But we all know Justin Bieber actually has a vagina.
I'm not going to comment on that one, because it's stupid. Really stupid. Shadowman is based on a comics book series.
Yep. Of course, mind you, like most game to comic to video game transfers, there's a bit of difference between this and the comic, I would expect. I'm not sure what, but I'm sure there are some differences.
I was looking up the second game. It warrants a stub on Wikipedia.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's kind of bad.
Apparently Asmodeus is trying to cause Armageddon. And he gets cursed after bringing Jaunty to live side. So I guess that would explain why he's not all-powerful.
Probably. Anyways, enough about the sequel. We gotta stay in this game and not give away spoilers.
But we are at least talking about Shadowman at this point.
Touche. Nope. That. Want to put away the weapon. Thank you. Okay.
Got the same score in this game. Got the same score in magazines as Donkey Kong 64 and Mario Kart Double Dash.
I never beat Donkey Kong 64.
Me neither.
That game pissed me off when it said, "Oh, you have to beat those 2 arcade games." The old Donkey Kong game and the jetpack thing. I hated those.
That didn't piss me off.
That pissed me off.
There was just too much stuff to do, and I eventually stopped.
No, I played up until I almost got near the final run to the boss, to K. Rool. And then it said, "Oh, you have to get these 2 things to open the door to get to the final boss." I'm thinking, why the fuck? It's hard as hell for me. So I just said, "Fuck you, Donkey Kong," and went and played something else. I think shortly after that, Banjo-Tooie came out, and I was happy.
Clearly, you should beat Donkey Kong 64 as your next
No, I'm
video.
not doing that. No, fuck that
Why not?
shit.
Why not?
Because I hate that game. Like I said, it's a pile of crap. And now I can't remember what I was doing.
It's just that one spot. The rest of the game is awesome, and you know it.
Oh, because some of the other crap is so annoying.
Humbug.
I would, however, do Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie, because those games are fucking awesome, and I know them like the back of my hand.
That would be good. Do those.
I would.
Yes, you will.
Actually, it's funny. After several years, when I first got Banjo-Kazooie, I was able to get, with a little bit of work, I was able to get pretty much all of the jiggies except for one in the Rusty Bucket Bay area. We had to run to the engine and grab a jiggy while the engines were turned off, and you had a limited amount of time to grab it.
I assume this is difficult.
It was difficult for me when I first got the game, which was back when I was like 10 or 11. Then 5 years later, I play it again, and I'm able to get it on like the first or second try.
Because you become more awesome over time.
Well, it proves the point. If you can't beat something, stop playing it for a while, come back, and you'll beat it on the first try. Anyways.
Even if it's 5 years later.
Yes. I don't know which corridor I'm supposed to go down.
Well, go down one of them.
Wait, hold on. No. That one.
Ah.
This one... Wait, do I have... I have one. Good. I'm not sure if you need one for this. For Jack. So yes, now we should go after Jack, the Ripper.
We will? Not the other guy?
Not the other guy we know.
Who's the other guy again?
Oh, the other guy. Home Improvement Killer.
Alright.
The guy who, put, notes in David Canary's head and made, well, actually, we won't see that. We'll see that when we get there.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say anything. Okay, so... Take up this. And slam it in his chest.
Whatcha?
And in we go. Whee! Okay. And now, it is education time.
When he got sucked in there, I immediately thought of the pipe music for Mario.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Well, getting sucked into the pipe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyways, education time. Creepy as it may sound, I actually know quite a bit about Jack the Ripper. I have a book on it that I have been reading. Anyways, here we have his diary. This is where, if you are playing it without cheating, you would get the codes for the the engine.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. From hell, I have performed the bloody ritual upon myself. Now exist beyond the veil in the place of my master. In the place my master calls dead side. Of course, he's talking about Legion.
Yep.
Darkness is visible here. This hell is all I deserve and all I have ever desired. Da da da.
Here I shall build a monument to stand for eternity, a cathedral to pain, a place of asylum for all the unique and misunderstood individuals who shall make it their spiritual home at the time of Armageddon approaches.
Thank you. You're actually doing this well.
I do that.
We have this.
Schematics.
Schematics!
Shall I continue reading, or are we just moving on?
I don't know. Yeah, go ahead. Why the hell not?
A great building we shall make of it, and a century shall pass liveside before Asylum is complete. When it is finally completed, we shall send 5 of my master's dark souls across the veil from deadside to liveside, to prepare the way for his armies of judgment. To accomplish this, I have designed a conduit between this world and the next. The gateways between this world and the next I have called schisms. The idea behind these is to form a link between 2 souls on the very brink of crossing over to the next world. Yep. So that's what these bodies are.
How that all works and whatnot.
They are actually people who are not quite dead yet.
Zombies.
Yeah.
More or less. So yeah. More?
The schism shall act both as transmitting devices and receiver receptacles for the 5 dark souls, projecting them across the veil and receiving them deep within their bloody breasts. Do note, I'm going to say, that I'm assuming these dark souls are not the dark souls that you were collecting.
No.
Nope.
What? The dark souls, yes, they are.
I was thinking it's just the evil ones that they're, the bosses.
Okay, when we've killed the other serial killers, they released the dark souls that we collected.
This is true.
So it's those dark souls. Those count as the 5 of the 120 dark souls.
Fine.
Okay.
The schisms acting as the receiver receptacles shall be culled liveside and erected in gory resplendence by 5 like-minded individuals with the strength to dream of the day when he shall bring about his glorious cleansing. With the schisms built in both worlds, dread keys in the form of medical retractors may open them.
Yep.
Grim.
And then we have a close-up of that.
Grimdark. Internal organs removed.
Yes. Spinal column must be exposed for whatever reason. I don't know why, but whatever. What?
And so shall it be that the 5 dark souls shall be transmitted across the veil into the receiver receptacles, whereupon the 5 like-minded individuals shall devour them, thereby imbuing themselves with an immortal, darkly glowering life force. Ah, that's right. That makes more sense.
Yep.
Not only this, but embedded within each of the 5 shall be a crystal of the prima materia. Is that prime or prima?
It's prima, I think.
Oh, prima materia.
Prima,
there we go.
yeah.
That makes more sense. That's not an L.
Apparently we're now in Final Fantasy VII.
Of the prima materia and aether prism, which shall act as a fail-safe key to each soul gate, thereby preventing unbelievers from accessing the way, the truth, and the death. Nice conversion of the way, the truth, and the life.
Oh, yeah.
Symbol of the Lizard King.
All the different symbols of the 5.
The 5 shall be unstoppable. They shall be immortal. And I myself shall join them as the opener of the way. What a supreme honor. What? Once the schisms are in place and the energizing dark souls devoured by the 5, these 5 shall erect larger receiver receptacles. These are the soul gates, to be built in readiness for the reception of his dark soul armies. For we are many.
Yep. And this is that soul gate we saw in the prison.
Mm-hmm. Unlike the natural ones.
And wow, there's still more stuff. Let me summarize this. Blah, 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 blah. 2 forms of the giant things. Wait. Yeah.
Those are the big monster things you've
The
had to
big
kill.
monster things. The Bob Barker demons.
Curse you, Bob Barker.
Yep, these giant things. Of course, and he's talking about the Great Engine. He's talking about the 120 Dark Souls that we're collecting. And it goes into more schematics. Stabilizing pistons of the main blocks, which are these things.
Yeah, he's only just now getting to the combos. I hope whoever is playing the game liked to read.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Then you have to use the engineer's key. There's a close-up of the engineer's key. I didn't know it looked like that.
It looks pretty freaking awesome.
It looks pointy.
Well, yeah.
Let me key you! Yeah, and then here are the codes. 245, 312, 124, and 555. Sounds like a phone number. 555, 245, 312, 124.
8675309.
Anyways.
What was at the end of the journal?
Nothing. It went back to the...
Well, no.
Oh. It said something about,
Just the last page.
Where are you? So many pages! So it is written, so it shall be. The grand design. For we are many! Signed, Jack the Ripper.